Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be exploring a fascinating topic that has been the subject of much speculation and debate over the years. How long will it take for humans to evolve into light beings? While there is no concrete scientific evidence to support this theory, it remains a popular and intriguing topic that can be explored from a theoretical and spiritual point of view. So let's dive in and see what we can discover. From a theoretical point of view, the idea that humans could evolve into light beings is a complex one. It would require a fundamental shift in the way that our bodies function and the ability to manipulate light and energy in a way that is currently beyond our understanding. While it is possible that humans could evolve in this way over millions of years, it is difficult to predict the timeline for such a transformation. From a spiritual point of view, the concept of humans evolving into light beings is a common theme in many spiritual beliefs. In some belief systems, the evolution of humans into light beings is seen as the ultimate goal of our spiritual journey. According to these beliefs, we are currently in a state of spiritual evolution, and as we progress, we move closer to becoming beings of pure light and energy. For example, in Hinduism, the concept of Jivan Mukta describes a person who has attained liberation from the cycle of birth and death and has merged with the divine. This state of being is often associated with a transformation into a being of light or energy. Similarly, in some New Age beliefs, the idea of humans becoming light beings is seen as a natural part of our spiritual evolution and something that will happen as we progress in our spiritual journey. There are also many other spiritual beliefs that describe the process of human evolution in terms of becoming beings of light or energy. In some belief systems, this transformation is seen as something that can happen relatively quickly through a process of spiritual awakening or ascension. In other systems, the transformation may take many lifetimes or even eons to achieve. Spiritual ascension, also known as spiritual awakening, is one of many important topics that can quickly become confusing. Spiritual ascension seems to mean different things to different people. The abundance of information does not assist. It has the potential to quickly throw you off your feet. Personally, I think that almost all definitions of spiritual ascension are correct because it is such a complex idea and experience that it is hard to put into a single category. What exactly is spiritual elevation? Spiritual ascension, also known as spiritual awakening, is a natural evolutionary process in which one experiences an inner rebirth and the process of shedding the old self. Spiritual ascension is frequently described in terms of being upgraded, rebooted, or elevated in frequency. The inner development and expansion of the mind, heart, or soul is referred to by any one of these terms. Spiritual ascension, as its name suggests, entails ascending to new heights and overcoming ingrained, limiting mentalities, beliefs, practices, and behaviors. 5 kinds of spiritual ascension, also known as spiritual awakening, is frequently discussed in spiritual circles. Everyone's definition is slightly different. However, each interpretation can roughly be divided into the following 5 groups. 1. Awakening of the mind. A major epiphany or sudden mental realization is an example of this kind of awakening. Although this profound comprehension does not always result in integrated experience, it does appear to be an astonishing flash of enlightened perspective that can assist you in mentally comprehending life. Have you ever been in a situation where a piece of information, a word or synchronicity suddenly clicks into place in a larger puzzle? A mental awakening is the term for this, and frequently such realizations remain with us, motivating and inspiring significant life shift. 2. Awakening of a new personality. When mental awakenings are long-lasting and consistent, they can lead to the formation of a new personality over time. This kind of transformation and ascension involves getting rid of old, harmful, and limiting patterns, as well as cultivating qualities like self-acceptance, empowerment, and comprehension. Even though this kind of awakening isn't as profound as, say, a soul awakening, it's still important for the spiritual path. Consider how you were a year, 3, or even 1 ago. Are you essentially the same person as before? Or have you made significant positive changes that improve your life? You have most likely experienced a personality awakening if you believe you have changed in a positive way. When previously repressed, ignored, or shunned parts of the personality are integrated to create greater wholeness, this kind of awakening occurs. 3. Spiritual energy awakening. Spiritual ascension can sometimes refer to the body's and energy field's awakening of spiritual energy. Awakening the life force energy, also known as Ki, Prana, or Kundalini energy, can bring about profound transformations on both the physical and spiritual planes. This energy can be awoken through ancient practices like Tai Chi, yoga, meditation, and Tantra, but it can also happen on its own. A Kundalini awakening is this sudden activation that leads to total awakening and the soul realms. See the following 2 types below. The intensity of a spiritual energy awakening can range from mild to severe. And by extreme, I mean extremely overwhelming and frequently unmanageable. Physical sensations of increased vitality and energy rushes, tingling, and electrical sensations throughout the body, changes in sexual libido, sharpened awareness, and feelings of cosmic interconnectedness are common indicators of a spiritual energy awakening. For the uninitiated, negative symptoms include, but are not limited to, mood swings, mania, physical hypersensitivity, insomnia, seizures, loss of appetite or overeating, and extreme and frightening altered states of consciousness. 4. Awakening of the soul. Awakenings can last a long time or come quickly. In Zen Buddhism, brief soul awakenings are frequently referred to as satori, which is the experience of seeing one's true, eternal nature. This brief moment of enlightenment usually lasts only a few days or a moment at most. Long-term soul awakenings, on the other hand, are characterized by a closer connection to one's soul. This could mean consistently uniting with one's soul purpose, guides, or higher self, gaining an understanding of who one is as eternal and limitless, and beginning to experience that. Have you ever experienced a time when you felt your separation from the world dissolve? Have you ever shifted your perspective from the egos to the universals? Have you ever had a time when you felt completely in line with your life's purpose? All of these indicate a soul awakening. Soul awakenings are also accompanied by the development of virtues like compassion, tolerance, forgiveness, and unconditional love. 5. Total awakening, enlightenment. Enlightenment, also known as total ego death, is a rare state in which the self disappears and unity with all is all that remains. There are many names for this state: moksha, illumination, Buddhahood, oneness, and other similar concepts. In either case, total awakening is a gift of grace and is not something that we can achieve in the conventional sense of the word, and come about spontaneously or through years of spiritual study and discipline. There is an experience of simultaneously being nothing and everything when enlightenment occurs. A mystical awakening is a state that goes beyond thought and the mind itself. The pure awareness, presence, love, and truth are all that remain after the ego is finally perceived, comprehended, and overcome. In conclusion, the idea that humans could evolve into light beings is a fascinating topic that can be explored from both a theoretical and spiritual point of view. While there is no concrete scientific evidence to support this theory, it is a common theme in many spiritual beliefs and can inspire us to think more deeply about our spiritual evolution and the ultimate purpose of our existence. Thank you for joining me on this exploration, and as always, feel free to share your thoughts and comments below.